What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Light Fox MPG, and today we got some Tarkir. I know it's been a while since I've been around, but you know what? We're here for some fun stuff. I've heard this set is pretty cool. I haven't done a super ton of research. I know there's some like really super good cards in this set, so I figured I was at my LGS this evening. Might as well pick up a box to crack. If you're new here or a returning member, drop me a like. Let me know that you like what I'm doing here. I'm trying my best to do what I can when I can. You know how the market is nowadays. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We got a pretty dragon thing here. We've got some draft archetype breakdown stuff here. Pretty cool. We like it. All right, on to the good stuff. You're here for packs. Let's crack some. Let's get right on into it. All right. So hopefully I don't miss any good cards. I'm not, like I said, not super duper familiar on this set, but I know there are some really good cards in this set that will make themselves very apparent. All right, let's start with our commons here. We have Arashin Sunshield, Molten Exhale, Worthy Cost, Sagu Pummeler, Unending Whisper, Lightfoot Technique, Boulderborn Dragon, and we're going to get into our uncommons right away here. We're going to get into some Dragonstorm Forecaster, Rakasa's Bargain, Unsparring Boltcaster, Purging Stormbrood into hopefully rares and mythics here. We got ourselves a rare, Holomerk Siege for our first rare, followed by an Inspirited Vanguard foil, a Rugged Highlands, and a Warrior token. Very cool. We like it. Good first pack, I think. Holomerk Siege. It's a Sultai Abzan enchantment. Can't go wrong. Alright. So, I know, like I said, it's been a while since I've opened anything on channel here. Been very busy with work and life and all that other fun stuff. So I'm just giving myself the opportunity to enjoy a little bit. We got a Dawnbreaker, Seize Opportunity. I hope to get the opportunity to draft this a little bit coming up here, maybe next weekend, next Friday. We got Stormbrood's Relic, Glacial Dragon Hunt, Desperate Measures. That's what them desperate times call for. We got ourselves a rare here, Sarkhan Dragon Ascendant, followed by a mythic here, Rotcurse Rakasa. It's a demon in a showcase art. Very cool. First mythic of the box. Very cool. Followed by a foil Teeming Dragonstorm, Blossoming Sands, and another Warrior token. Very cool for our first mythic. Cannot go wrong with the mythic in the second pack. Second pack mythic's pretty cool. We'll take that onto our next pack. I know there's quite a few really good like commander dragons, and I know obviously we're looking for like Jasper and stuff like that, but I have a feeling there's just a lot of good cards. Tempest Hawk, a lot of good cards in this set. Just a lot of cool stuff like, hey, dragons. You like dragons. I like dragons. We got a Globe, Sage of the Fang for our first uncommon, Shrine Seeker, Storm Beacon Blade, Stalwart Successor. Got ourselves another here. Doclavan Encampment. There we go. Dragonclaw Strike. Ooh, foil Bloodfell Capes. And a Spirit token. Ooh, that's a beautiful token. Ooh, double-sided. Cool. A 1/1 Spirit and a 2/2 Spirit. Very cool. All right. We're 4 minutes in. 3 packs down. Time to hustle. Time to hustle. Hopefully everybody is enjoying these sets. This set in particular has seemed really cool to me. So there's probably a lot of good Pauper cards because, as you know, I'm a Pauper player. But I'm also a Commander player. So I know there's a lot of good Commander stuff in this set. Strategic Betrayal looks oversaturated as heck. Rally the Monastery. Reverberating Summons. Jeskai Brushmaster, and rare here, Surrak Elusive Hunter, very cool. Foil Tempest Hawk, Swamp, and a Spirit token. 3/3 Spirit. We've got a 1/1, a 2/2, and a 3/3. My goodness. So many spirits. So many spirits. Alright. Deucin, Crotus, Lancer, Form, Dragon's Prey. Good card. Heritage Reclamation, Negotiations. Alright, onto our uncommons. We've got Whirlwing Stormbrood, Mardu Monument, Formation Breaker, the big old beastie. 100 Battle Veteran. Got ourselves a rare here. Quarcy Revenant, followed by Jadecast Sentinel Foil, Foil Dismal Backwater, and another 1/1, 2/2 Spirit token. Alright, slow start on this box. 1 mythic. Some okay rares, maybe, I don't know. If they're good, I'm missing them, who knows. Legacy, Deucin, Crotus, Lancer, Form. Oh, a lot of the same commons there. Messenger, Globe, Inspirited Vanguard for our first uncommon. Bewildering Blizzard, Frontline Rush. This is a good card. A Runescale Stormbrood in the Dragon Border. Very cool. And we got a rare here. Meringue River Regent. Very cool. Foil Static Snare. Dismal Backwater, and a copy token. Very cool. The art in this set's very good. Like, going back to, just where this set's at. Tarkir is such a popular plane. You can't go wrong with, Tarkir being Tarkir. Dragons and good wedges and Mardu. Big fan of Mardu. Crocodile. Wayfarer. Technique. Coordinated Maneuver. Rebuke. Magnate Watch. Feral. On to our uncommons here. We've got a Mystic Monastery. Good tap land. Gurmag Rakasha. Zergo's Vanguard. Whirlwing Stormbrood. And another rare here. Yathan Road Watcher in this really interesting border. I don't even know what to call that. High Spire Bellbringer. Jungle Hollow. And a Spirit token again. Alright, still only 1 mythic. It's about to be, I think, 9 packs in. We'll get there. They will flow. Crocodile. Wayfarer is just what I need. Technique. Maneuver. Rebuke. Reclamation. Merchant. Comment down below, what is your favorite wedge from Tarkir? Because I know there are so many of them. Dragonfire. Effortless Master. There's also a common in the Dragon Border here. Durger, Island Dragon, followed by a rare Avenger of the Fallen, Mobilize X, Salt Road Pack Beast in foil, Thornwood Falls, and a Spirit token. 3/3 Spirit, and an XX Spirit. Cool. So, 1, 2, 3, X cost, or X power and toughness Spirit. I love it. Alright, let's see. Do we think we're going to get ourselves a nice special guest? Devotee, Legacy, Deucin, Sentinel, Feral. Onto our uncommons. Oh, we're into our uncommons quick. Means we're going to get 4 of them, probably. Disciple, Corey Mountain Stalwart, Abzan Monument. Yep, 4 of them. Unrooted Ancestor, and we've got a mythic here, 10/10. Ureni, Song Unending, for our mythic dragon action here. Very cool. Second mythic, Nightblade Brigade. And our foil, Highland Warrior. Very cool. Second mythic there. The dragons, big and chunky, are big, and most of them pretty good, if I remember correctly. And like I said, I have neglected my duties here and have not done a ton of research on these sets as of late. But hey, life is busy. Work and family life and all that fun stuff. Got to make sure I'm taking care of the fam first. Alright, we got a Knockout Maneuver, Salt Road Skirmish. Man, oversaturated. Auroral Procession. Got ourselves a rare. Songcrafter Mage. Teamer Colors, followed by another rare. The Sibsig Ceremony. Triple Black. Starry-Eyed Skyrider. Thornwood Falls, and an art card. Pretty cool. First art card of the box. First art card. We had mythics before we got art cards. That's crazy. We got ourselves a monk token. Good old prowess monk. Undergrowth Leopard. Deergear. Stormplane. Rescue Leopard. Adorned Crocodile. God, they just look so oversaturated. Maybe it's just my lighting. Sibsig Appraiser. Unburied Earthcarver. On to our uncommons here. We have a Furious Forebear. Soul Tie Monument. Attuned Hunter. Wingblade Disciple. And rare here. Lotus Light Dancers. Way Speaker Bodyguard Foil. Scoured Barons. And a Burb. B-I-R-B. Alright. Like I said, kind of a slow box. But hey, this is the most Magic I've opened in a while. I've been kind of on a, don't hate to say it, but enjoy saying it. I've been on a Pokemon kick. So I've been working on that, but that's a video for another day. That is definitely a video for another day. Looks like we got another art card here. Bellringer, Exhale, more Exhales, A Worthy Cost, Pummeler, Lightfoot Technique, a Dargan, Opulent Palace for our first uncommon, for our first triome of this pack, Salt Road Skirmish, a Static Snare, Reverberating Summons, got ourselves a rare Narset, Jeskai Waymaster. Very cool. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard your hand if you do draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. Interesting. Caustic Exhale Foil, Bloodfell Caves, and an Art Dragon card. Ooh, fancy dragon. Fancy dragon indeed. So I know there's, like I said, quite a few good cards in this set. I know a lot of them you cannot get in the play boosters, simply for the fact that they are in the collector boosters. So your fancy, like scale foils and stuff like that. I think you should still be able to hit special guests, and if I remember right, there's quite a few. Scavenger Regent is our rare here. Quite a few fetch lands in that special guest slot. If I remember right, it's the ally fetch lands or enemy, one of the two. I know that Verdant Catacombs is one of them. So we'll find out here. Snakeskin Veil, great card. Elder. Fortress Kingard, Devoted Duelist, Brigade, Roamer's Routine, Embermouth Sentinel. Alright, we're on to our Teeming Dragonstorm, uncommon. Kiru Goldkeeper, Sunset Strike Master. Oh, Clarion Conqueror. For our rare here, we got a rare dragon, followed by a mythic here. All Out Assault. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. Now it gives you extra combat. That's kind of cool. Third mythic. Got ourselves a Shrine Keeper, Jungle Hollow, and a Soldier token. Alright, come on, commons. Up to 3 mythics here. All Out Assault is kind of a, it's a chonky boy. When you attack, yeah. Enters, if it's your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase, followed by an additional combat, followed by additional main. When you attack this turn, untap each creature you control. That's cool. It's definitely a commander card. 100% a commander card, but you know what? I'm a commander player. We take. We got some Dragon's Prey. Snakeskin Veil, Elder, Kingard, Duelist, Brigade, Night Watch. We got Kishal Trawlers, Nomad Outpost, more Mardu, Synchronized Charge, and a Windcrag Siege for a rare here. You can have a double rare pack again. Ambling Stormshell, followed by a foil Feral Deathgorger Dragon Border, and a foil Dismal Backwater, and a Spirit. Very cool. We're getting some interesting looking stuff. Oh, 15 minutes into the video here, about halfway through the box, if not a little bit more. So definitely looking forward to Final Fantasy. I did just put in a pre-order at my LGS today to get that stuff in. Got a play booster of that and the Esper deck. It's the Final Fantasy 14 Commander, which I'm quite excited about because I have a deck that it will just instantly become the commander of. We got a Bone Karen Butcher, Static Snare, Urania's Rebuff, come on, Frostcliff Siege, Riverwalk Technique, ooh, beautiful foil Dragon Plains, beautiful, beautiful, and a bird, very cool. All right, getting to the knit and the grit here. Trying our best to get some cool stuff. Bloodflies, Devotee, Serpent, Peck Beast, Wild Ride, Merchant, Earthcarver, Duty Beyond Death, Uncommon, Teamer Monument, Rune Scale Stormbrood, Krumar Initiate, and ooh, Smile at Death, Mythic Enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put +1/+1 counters on them. That's cool. Interesting. Meticulous Artisan Foil, Swiftwater Cliffs, and a Warrior token for 5. That's pretty interesting. Huh. Kinda cool. We like it. Alright, let's see here. 4 mythics. Let's see if we can hit a special guest. That'd be kind of cool. Dragon's Prey, Snakeskin Veil, Elder, Nightwatch, Feral, Jeskai Brushmaster, Knockout, Strategic Betrayal. Hey, Kishla Village. Very cool. Detainment, Foil, Blossoming Sand, and an Olifanto. Olivant. Alright. I think maybe 9 or 12 packs left here. Let's rock it through. We're already 17 minutes in. I know. If you've been here this long, I appreciate you hanging out. Snowmelt Stag. I'm still just getting used to the art here. Reigning Victor. New art for me. I haven't seen a whole lot of this art, so I'm enjoying it. Mardu Monument. Formation Breaker. 100 Battle Veteran. Duty Beyond Death. We got a rare here. Rediscover the Way. Do you know the way? I know the way. Got ourselves a foil Sagu Wildling in the Dragon Border, Swiftwater, and a Warrior. Sagas are always fun. I have always kind of enjoyed the idea of the sagas. They're very interesting. Riverwalk. We've already seen a lot of these commons. We've seen all these commons. All right. Head Host of the Hereafter. Very cool art. Way Speaker Bodyguard. Dragonclaw Strike. Overwhelming Surge. Got ourselves a Stadium Headliner. Alicia. Oh, it's a rare, Kyle. Alicia's Legacy. Rugged Highlands. And a Reliquary Dragon. This token's all color, flying lifelink. When this token enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. That's kind of cool. It's a big old chonky token. I like that. Nifty. Keeping up here. We're rocking and rolling. Now I think we have 9 packs. We had 12, so let's see here. Unending Whisper, Sunshield, Brigade, Devotee. Battery's dying. We got to move quick. Almost done. Constrictor Sage. That's a new one. Sage of the Fang. Shrine Keeper. Storm Beacon Blade. Windcrag Siege in the borderless action there. Dragon's Prey. Jungle Hollow. Copy. Alright, time to cook. Still hoping to hit a special guest. That'd be kind of cool. Wouldn't mind hitting a Jasper as well. Old boy needs to come out. Mardu Devotee. Artisan. Wayside. Wingspan Stride. Spectral Denial. Mystic Monastery. Gurmag Rishikashas. Zergo's Vanguard, and Stormscale Scion for another mythic. Very cool. Big old dragon. Zergo's Vanguard foil. Tranquil Cove, and a copy. Dragons you control get +1/+1. It has Storm? This dragon has Storm on it? Oh, that's unnecessary. A creature with Storm? I'm going to get 1,000,000 of them? It's a spell sling card, I suppose. Dispelling Exhale. Bearer of Glory. Twin Bolts. Cruel Truths. Sagu. Summit Intimidator. Embermouth. Quarry Mountain Stalwart. Monument of the Abzan. Unrooted Ancestor. Constrictor Sage. Stillness in Motion. Very cool. Hey, foil rare. Eshki Dragonclaw. Human Warrior Trample Times. Vigilance. Or Tranquil Cove. And an art card. Very cool. Alright. We're rocking. We're 21 minutes in. We're almost done. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me. I know it's been quite some time and you've probably seen 1,000,000 boxes open, but if you're watching this, I appreciate you because you are the best. Glory, Truths, Wildly, Strike, Watcher of the Wayside, War Effort, Loxodon Battle Priest, Karayik Guardian, Alchemist Assistant is just a baboon. Sinkhole Surveyor for the rare, Formation Breaker foil, Scoured Barrens, and a Warrior token. Alright, 6 packs left. Let's rock it. Let's see if we can pull another mythic. Let's see if we can hit a special guest. That'd be cool. Resolve, Mastery, Practitioner, Devotee, Legacy, Earthcarver, Aggressive Negotiations, Corroding Dragonstorm, Mammoth Bellow, Descendant of Storms, Defibrillating Current, Dragonologist is our rare there. Foil Abzan Devotee, Scoured Barrens, and a Dragon's Eye Forest art card. Very cool. We haven't seen one of those. I don't think we will. I don't think we can see those in just regular play boosters. If we can, cool. I'd like to hit one. If not, cool. We tried. Alright. Country Nurturer. Resolve. Mastery. Practitioner. It's like the same pack. Devotee. Tawnyback. Lightfoot Technique. We got a fresh start. Starry-Eyed Skyrider. Human Scout. Skirmish Rhino. 3/4 Abzan Rhino. Barren Steppe Siege. Inevitable Defeat. Very cool. Can't be countered. Sarkhan's Resolve. An Island. And a Zombie Druid token. Very cool. Alright. 4 packs left. Let's rock it through. Again, if you have gotten this far in the video, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I know I've been thanking you guys the whole video, but you know what? I need to. Aurora. Butcher. Monastery. Teamer. Battlecrier. Fang Keeps Familiar. Reverberating Summons. Ooh, Dragon Mountain. And a bird. We're going to get this box out of the way. 3 packs left. 1, 2, 3 packs to the back. Get the box out of the way. 3 packs left. Let's see what we can do here. Will we get a special guest? Will we get more mythics? Will we get anything good? Probably not. Let's make it happen. Detain. Leopard. Victor. We got a Teamer Monument. Stormbrood. Crewmar Initiate. Dragon Border Sonic Shrieker. Got ourselves a Glacierwood Siege. Underfoot Underdogs. In foil. Plains. And an Elephant. 2 left. Almost there. 2 left. Almost there. And I should have another box of this available to me as well. We might open that as well. So definitely leave a like. Let me know if you want to see another box of this opened. Sentinel. Forebear. Oh, we just spoiled whatever's back there. Sultai Monument. Card stuck. Attuned Hunter. Got ourselves a Voice of Victory. I think this is actually a pretty good card. And we've got ourselves a Fortress Kingguard, Windscarred Crag, and a Warrior. Alright everybody, last pack of the video here. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Don't forget to drop me a little likey like. It is free. It lets me know that I'm doing something right. And lets me know to continue doing magic stuff. And if you're new here, please don't be afraid to subscribe. I do plan on doing more stuff. I always say I plan on it, but life is life, and sometimes life doesn't allow. Got ourselves a mythic here. Death begets life. We did manage to snake ourselves another mythic. Very cool. We got a Reigning Victor, Windscarred Crag, and ourselves a signed art card. Very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We actually did pretty solid here. 6 mythics, not bad, not bad. All right, well, thank you guys so very, very much for coming and hanging out with me. And as my good buddy always says, peace, love. Catch y'all in the next one.